here we are another weekend. So Rodney's projects, he's already getting started. He went and got a grocery pickup for me this morning, and I had milk test, so I'm getting ready to put the groceries away now that milk test is done. And while I was doing milk test, he already started on Shiraz's pen. So as you can see, we got the compost pile growing, and it'll get a lot bigger by later today. The hope is he'll get the pen done this weekend, but he has to put a new roof on it too, so we'll see what happens. So Rodney's making a real good dent. I asked him, and he said, oh no, he's not really making a dent. Yeah, he cleaned a bunch. So, making big headway. He's got a little bit in the house to get out, just a little bit here, and then he'll start down at the bottom. And this is where all the stuff from Shiraz's pen is gone. The chickens are already in it. Now you see why we have to put a tarp on it. Tarp helps it to compost better too by keeping the moisture in. Yeah, if we didn't put the tarp on it, the chickens would have it spread in a day. Sometimes I don't point out a lot that Rodney has his projects to do each weekend, but there's always little things that need done that sometimes we forget to put them on here, but they need done. This is one of them. You can see this feeder. There's the legs, and you put the hay in there. It doesn't have the top on it, but he put the hay in and they eat out of this, but because there's no top on it anymore, they tend to eat out of the top too, so they're constantly jumping on it. Well, now that wire is broken. So see the broken wire? So the post is not holding the feeder as well. Now we do have wires below it, but he doesn't really have one at the very bottom, but there's one right there. You can see it. But it doesn't hold the feeder as well without the one up here. So that's his project today, is pull that wire out. We have a hole drilled, and on the other side, and he puts a wire through and twists it so that it doesn't poke him. And so that's what he's gonna, one of his extra projects he's doing in a few minutes while I'm making lunch. He's gonna replace that wire so that they don't knock the feeder over and break it, because that would just be another bigger project to do if they broke the feeder. Well, Rod fixed that. And one of these days, I told him, I know we have it in one of our previous videos, but I told him we need to do one of our helpful tips videos to show how he makes his wires. So you can see, I don't know if it's clear enough, but they will not get cut on it. So he does that with every wire he twists on the farm, so the goats never get cut on the end of the wires. Anyway, he got it fixed, so feeder's going to stay intact. Pretty handy. Playing tug of war with the rope. Pull it, buddy. Pull it. Pull it, buddy. Good boy. Pull it. She cheats, she uses her weight. Pull it, buddy. Pull it. Good boy, pull it. Pull it. Pull, buddy. Pull. Pull. Rod got Shiraz's pen all cleaned out. So now he's got to figure out if he can get that side straightened out enough that we don't have to replace that board. See that crack? So if he can shore that up, otherwise we'll have to replace that board. And of course the roof is off because he's going to be putting a new roof on. He's going to put a brace across to hold the new roof up better. And then we'll get started. He can get started on Klondike's pen. Rod got Shiraz's pen cleaned out yesterday, so it's all covered up except the very end of it there. And so next week he's going to work on the roof now, but next week hopefully he'll be working on the other 3 buck pens, and I would say that he'll fill out the rest of this row. He's going to move those limbs and stuff, but I would say he'll be pulling the other tarp out and filling the rest of that row. Hopefully somebody will want it, otherwise he'll have to take the time to haul it off later. He brought that corner together and put the framework on it, and he dug out that, put a frame on the bottom, and right now we're attaching the frame down here, the frame board, and we still have to put a board on the top and the roof. But it's getting there. And since he put the framework on the inside, we got this moved in, he's going to be able to remove this post now, so we won't have to worry about them getting hung up on it or anything, or hammer, getting it bent back in. So he'll take that post out when he's done too. It's the end to another weekend. And Rod didn't get Shiraz's pen done. He's still working on the house. Roof's not on. Framework isn't quite finished, but it's close. So that'll be first thing to do next week on next weekend's projects. But he's going to work on it till dark to get what he can done, and then we'll start on it again next weekend. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe. We're still working on that 400 subscribers. We're past 300, but we got a long way to get to 400. So be sure to pass this video on after you subscribe, and encourage your friends and family to hit that subscribe button for us too. And we enjoy sharing our farm with you. We'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.